Hey guys, I'm going out today facing the cold, bitter weather. It's like 19 degrees out right now, and I know most of you guys are probably like, you're crazy if we're going out this cold. But I'm actually going to test a new program today. It's not really new, but it's a modification of the Andy Sabisch program that I made a video about over a year ago with the Equinox. I like the program; it worked really good, but there are a couple things I didn't like about the program that I just kind of sat around last night and I was like, I'm gonna try something different. So I made some adjustments, and I think it's gonna be a little bit better, at least for me and my conditions. So we're gonna run over to the one permission I have right now. We're test it out. I may not be able to dig anything because the ground is really super frozen, but I really just wanted to listen to it and see if I'm gonna like the program that I modified. So just for the record, I actually went ahead and saved his program off in my extra search profile on the Equinox 800. If you have that machine, you have that feature as well. So so in Park 1, I've configured everything the way I want it to be. And I'll walk through the settings and everything later on in the video, so you guys, if you want to try it out and test it out yourself, feel free. But let's get going, and before the snow flies. Big snowstorm coming. Expecting about 6 to 12 inches of snow. Hopefully we'll only get 1 and 3, so we don't have much time. So let's go. All right, guys, I got a good signal here. I think it's a nickel hitting at 12. A lot of junk over here, but all of it's kind of quieted out with the way we have everything kind of accepted or rejected. So it's kind of like a mid-tone. Now let's go over to my the changes I made under my other search profile. This is the new modified version of Andy's program. To me, it just jumps out more. I don't care if it's a mid-tone or not. I want to hear like a good, strong coin signal, and that sounds like it's a lot better to me. I got a lot of road noise. Sorry about that. So let's actually see if it is a nickel. Right there. Oh, there it is. And it is a nickel. Just a modern one, but that's one I walked over, so that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can find some more examples. So I didn't record the sound of this one because I was only getting a hit one way on it, but it was a 13, and it's a coin, and it's a modern, looks like a modern nickel. Yep, I think, hoping it might be a buffalo, but nope, just a modern nickel. But that was wild, hit one way. All right, sounds like I got another nickel down here. Must be a nickel day. 12-13, plain as day. Let's pinpoint it. Alright, right there. Over here a little bit. I just think that having a little bit higher pitch helps you stop and really investigate it a little more. Oh, check it out. It's not a nickel. What the heck is that? It's very tiny. Whatever it is. Oh, it might be a little button. Hold on a second. Let me get my eyes on it. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. A little button. Like a Spartan or something on there. That's kind of cool. The coin program is pretty awesome. Alright guys, here's another suspected nickel. That's how it sounds with my program. my modified Andy program. Let's go back to what it would sound like with his. So I mean, it still comes out, but I don't know. I just think I prefer. I mean, if you're digging coins, you're gonna stop and investigate that, whether it's 12 or 13 on your VDI or not. I mean, that's definitely something I would stop for. So let's go ahead and dig that up. Yeah, right there. Yep, another nickel. Uh-oh, could this be a buffalo maybe? Nope, just a modern. Oh well. A lot more coins I thought I'd be digging today. Jeez. Good test though. Alright, here's a good high tone. I'm thinking it might be a penny, but it's kind of showing high enough on the VDI. It might be a silver dime. But it's jumping around, so. So I don't know about this one. Right there. Alright, got it out of the hole. Look, it's a cool coin. No, it's a little mushy foil cap. Just a piece of foil. So it fooled me, but that's why I was jumping around so much. Good to know. Alright, here's one I think is going to be a penny. Now here is my profile. Let's go back to Andy's. Let's switch to Andy's program and listen. So 21, 22, mixed between a high and mid-tone. Let's switch over to mine and see if it makes any difference. Mine's going to always be a high tone. Just a little bit of a difference. Let's dig it and find out. Oh, there it is. So it's going to be a coin. It's going to be a penny, I'm sure. And, oops, I lost it. It is a penny. Let's see if it's a wheat. See if I missed a wheat in here. Take my glove off. Nope, modern penny. Bummer. Oh well, still a penny, but you heard the difference. I don't know if it's a big difference, but I just think I'd rather dig the high tones. I don't know about you. I can't make this up. I think I have another silver war nickel. Crazy day. It's cold as heck out here, and we're digging silver coins. Check it out. Yeah, I think this is gonna be another one. It's got some. Oh man, there it is. Bam, right in the flush. 2 silver war nickels. I don't know how I missed these. Maybe I've come on. Maybe I've figured something out here with this program. Looks like a 1945, 3, can't tell. My suck. Oh well. Well, folks, I can't make any heads or tails out of these nickels, but I just got another one. Well, I just had another one. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. But I think this one's going to be a buffalo, one of my favorite coins. And that's exactly what it is. The Buffalo nickel. Oh, here's a coin. I don't even know what that is. I can't even tell. You guys know what that is? It's pretty toasted. Alright, I figured it out. It's a nickel, but I'm not sure what kind of nickel. It's definitely got the lady on the front, Liberty on the front, if you can see her outline there. And then when you flip her over, I want to say maybe a V nickel. I don't think it's a shield. I think it's a V. That's pretty cool. Look how shallow it was, like maybe 2 inches. Insane. It's a good day. Well, as you can see, the snow has started to fall and I need to get out of here pretty quickly or I'm going to be in trouble. So I will kick everything back off when I get back home, show what I got today. I got a couple silver coins. I got a nice, I think I want to say it's going to be a shield nickel or a V nickel. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll check it out when we get home. And then I'll go through all the settings and show you exactly what I did today. That made a ton of difference for me. All right, let's get out of here. It's coming down really good. At the top of my truck. We gotta go. All right, guys. Before we get started, I want to just go over what I found over at the what I call the penny candy place. Trying out the new settings for the Andy Sabisch Coin Program that I modified. So it was a really good day. This was out there a couple hours before the snow started flying, but I did find 4 different types of nickels yesterday. 2 war nickels, one from 1943 and one from 1945. I got the oldest coin I've ever found over there, and that was the 1912 V nickel, and I did get a Buffalo nickel, so that was pretty cool. Did dig a couple other coins. I got this little like Spartan button here. Not sure what that's about, but now we're gonna go over the well, before we go over there, I just want to show you this is, if you guys have any idea of how many coins I've found over the years over there, this is it. Most of these are pennies. This is not including the silver that I've found. Here is some of the silver I have found over there over the years. Besides this lead ball I was using it to test, and this ring is not part of it, nor are these Indian head pennies, but yeah, I found quite a few silver coins over there, mostly Merc dimes and Washington quarters. A couple standing Liberty quarters are in there, but yeah, most of it has been just dimes mostly. But still, nevertheless, it's been pretty cool. It's been a great site to test out machines on. There's still a ton of signals over there, so just surprised I was able to get 2 of those silver war nickels out of the ground that I thought I had plucked out. So the coin program is pretty cool. Now we're going to go over how I have it set up and what I modified. So I'll show you that in a minute. All right, guys, we're going to walk through the Andy Sabisch Coin Program, and then I'm going to show you exactly what I changed so you guys know for sure. Um, what I have right here is my Equinox 800. I have Andy's Coin Program set up as Park 1 right now, and then I have my modified version set up in my additional search profile that is over here located under this button. So it's really cool. You can do that and then compare the two, and that's what I did yesterday. So um, if you guys want to follow along, if you have any of Andy's books, um, the coin program is in the old yellow book, the first edition for the Equinox handbook, on pages 75 and 76. And the new updated handbook he put out is on the page. The coin program is on pages 82 and 83. So if you have those books, you can turn to those pages and follow along, or you can watch a video. I'll link on the card here above me talking. I don't know, you can't even see me. That makes no sense, but I'll put a card above here in the video, and I'll put links to his books and to the video that I set up earlier testing out his coin program as well. So you have everything covered in this video. So let's go in. Let's just, for starters, let's talk about the tone breaks. In Andy's program, if you go to tone breaks, you need to go to accept reject and then hold in the gear button. And the tone breaks, he has nothing changes in this one. The tone breaks are at 11, 13, 17, and 21. Okay. Now, if you don't remember correctly, but I will give you a hint, you cannot make this first section 11 until after you edit the second, third, and fourth tone breaks. And then when you change those, you can magically come back and enter in 11. I think you can only go up to 9 originally. So by changing those other two sections, it enables you to bump that up a little bit. Don't know why, but that's just how it is. It's a little catch 22 if you're not paying attention. It drove me crazy when I first set this up. I couldn't figure out why I could not change the first section to 11. But then I read somewhere, I was like, oh, okay. So make sure you do all the sections. If you can't change it to 11, set 2, 3, and 4, and then you should be able to set the first section after that to 11. Okay, so that is your tone breaks. Nothing changes from his program to my new one. All right, so let's go into target tone. So let's come out of here and go over to target tones and hold the button down. All right, so you have sections in here. So section 1 is going to be the same as was his old program. Section 2, he has 20. And we're going to walk through my new program here in a minute. Section 3 is going to be 8. Section 4 is going to be 15. And section 5 is going to be 25. So let's check out my program by hitting the profile button. So now I'm into my own. I'm going to go into target tones. All right, so section 1 is the same. I haven't changed anything. Section 2, I made 23. Now, if you remember, it was 20. So I want this tone to be a little higher pitch. And then section 3, I bumped down to 2. He had it at 8. I just didn't want this thing ringing too loud, so I bumped it way down to 2 for this section. And for 4, his was 15. I bumped mine up to 21. Again, I'm trying to, he's registering this as a mid-tone. I want this to be a high tone, a little higher tone than a mid-tone. This will be in the area of your pennies, your 18, 19, 20, 21. And then section 5, he has 25 and I have it as the same. So nothing really changes there, but just going back through, section 1 is the same. Section 2, this is going to be your nickels, which is where I was finding a lot of nickels the other day by bumping this up a little bit higher pitch. It was at 20. I bumped up to 23. Section 3, that's going to be your pennies. That's going to be that is your trash range. Like that's your 14, 15, 16. I think he actually leaves 14 in there if I'm not mistaken. But that's your trash range, so I bumped that way down. And then section 4, he had it at 15. I bumped mine up to 21. I want everything to ring a high tone here. So there you go. And then the last section, 25. So that is your target tones. That's all I've changed for those. Now let's go back to his program. Oops, got to get out of there. Let's go back to volume adjust. So I'm changing he's setting up the volumes, and we're going to set up the volumes a little differently. But this is his program right now. If you go into, hold it in a couple seconds to get into your volume adjust advanced menu options. Section 1 is going to be 10 for his program. Section 2 is going to be 25, so he has as loud as you can make it. Section 3, he has it at 15. And section 4 is 20. And then section 5 is going to be 25. So he's really trying to ring out those really good silver coins and whatnot. Now, let's check out how I did it. again, this is just, this is just my preference on how I do things. I like it a little bit better. I'll be honest with you. Not to say his programs, there's anything wrong with it. There isn't. I just wanted some things to ring out a little differently, a little louder. So let's go into my volume adjust. I'm already in there. So let's go to section 1. I bumped this down to 2. He had it at 10. I really don't want to hear anything very loud from -9 all the way up to 10. So I bumped that way down to 2. I really don't want to dig anything in that range if I'm looking for coins. Again, this is just for coin programs. I get it. You're going to lose a lot of other things if you do this and you're searching for jewelry and whatnot, but I'm not. So I'm just in a coin mode here. Let's do the section 2. Section 2, I left it at 25. He had it at 25. That's fine. Section 3, I put mine at 2. He had his at 15. Again, I don't want to hear the junk range very loud. Section 4 is 25. His was 20. I wanted to raise the volume up a little bit on this, so I made it the max as you can go. So 25 is it. And then obviously section 5 is 25, and it's the same as his program. All right, I did want to throw in his accept and reject settings so you guys know for a fact what we're rejecting, accepting for this program, for the coin program. I have the same accept reject on my new profile or my new program that I saved off for Andy's coin program. So nothing changes in this as well, but I'll just run over the what's rejected, what's accepted. So a -9 all the way up to 10 is rejected. And then we're accepting 11, 12, 13, and 14. And then we're going to reject the space in here, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And then we're going to accept 19 through 38, and we're going to reject 39 and 40, these last two over here. So that is what you're going to accept and reject. So there you have it. Drop me a comment. Hope you like it. If you do, share with all your friends. Hit the like button because I'm trying to hit 100 likes on this video. That would be a great goal to reach. And if you're not a subscriber to the channel, hey, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. This whole discussion on the coin program started over there with my patrons. We talked about this coin program a little bit. I wrote a little blurb on it and showed them what I changed, and a couple of those guys are going to go try it. So if you want to get in on the discussion at Patreon, join me over there. I will help you with your metal detector if I know how to use it. I know how to use quite a few of these things, but we do a lot of discussion over there, tips and tricks. I share my content earlier than I do here, release it to the public, so you get a first look at what's going on, and you get to see what's going on in my life behind the scenes that I don't typically share outside of my own private life. So, all right, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in another mental metal video. See ya!